Rumble, you got to make a username, get your OG username real quick. Feel me? We got to build our own community over there, as opposed to what everybody's thinking. Just like when we were on Twitch and anywhere else, we got our own community rocking. That's just what it is. We got our own community. By the way, I want to say everybody in here, just spam a big W to Rumble, man. Rumble, and by the way, I want to address a few things, and let me just wait for some more people to get in here. Let me tweet this out as well, because there was so many people that had really extreme responses. Like, there was a lot of people who were like, great, Rumble, like, now you could do more things, you could say whatever you want. But not everybody was as nice. And, you know, I love to address the haters. That's kind of one of the things I do really well. So we're going to start off. Let me just get everybody up in this bitch.
Just in case you don't know who that was in that previous clip, that is DJ Akademiks, who is a hip-hop media personality, and he was just explaining about his new deal that he signed with Rumble. And for some reason, he's getting a lot of backlash from this from the black community. Well, not the whole black community, just people who call themselves leftists. And now he has beef with Roland Martin, and there was actually a sentence. So here's what Roland had to say about it.
A move took place today, an announcement was made, where the right-wing streaming platform Rumble, now they try to compete with YouTube, all right? But this is an absolute right-wing platform called Rumble. So they signed an exclusive deal with DJ Akademiks to live stream on their platform 3 to 5 times a week. Now, this is the press release that they put out. Rumble, now this is a publicly traded company, Rumble, the video sharing platform, announced today that the popular media personality DJ Akademiks will live stream exclusively on Rumble 3 to 5 days a week. Known for his authentic voice, DJ Akademiks is a powerful culture and entertainment influencer with 5.2 million Instagram followers and 2.76 million YouTube subscribers. The Jamaican-American podcaster will cover the latest news in hip-hop music along with a satirical take on top headlines. Now, he says, I look forward to being one of the first to bring music and cultural conversations to a platform like Rumble. There have been many bad decisions at larger platforms where they haven't put creators first and they are disconnected to the community. I feel now is an inflection point for streaming platforms. I couldn't be more excited to lead this effort on a platform that puts creators first. But here's the question, do they put black people first? Now, I'm trying to explain to you, and I want y'all to be very clear. The Republican strategy and is to how can they appeal to black men, and they are specifically trying to target them. Hey, pull up the photo from the UFC fight this weekend. Oh, you had this photo of Joe Rogan and Trump with Mike Tyson in the photo. Yep, that was this weekend. I want y'all to understand what's going on here. I need y'all to understand. The Republican Party knows black women hate them more than anybody else. There's no group that hates Republicans more than black women. But the Republicans are specifically going after certain black men. Now look, they could try to play this, Rumble, no, we're trying to be legitimate. And see, let me tell you how they try to play it with me. So you know I got my podcast on iHeart's platform. Well, I was asked, because they have to ask me, will I do certain readings? Because I ain't just reading anybody's stuff. So I've turned down other advertisers. Rumble wanted to run an ad on my podcast. Hell fucking no.
I want to get a couple of things out of the way. First, Rumble is not a right-wing media site. It is for people who want to use their First Amendment right. It's a free speech site because YouTube was shutting down content creators because they said things that YouTube said did not agree with their policies, even though they were always vague on their policies and they struck people at will. Rumble was created out of that. So yeah, a lot of people from the right wing went over there because a lot of things that conservatives were saying were being silenced. One of the main things was with COVID, and it is a business. So no, it is not just going to host people from the conservative side. It wants other individuals. Andrew Tate, Jordan Peterson, and now we have DJ Akademiks, who is bringing in the hip hop community. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't see why people are just pocket checking individuals. And for some reason, it's really in the black community, because this is a thing that we see all the time. Anyone who is black, especially black men, if you go against what the Democratic Party, what leftists say, or what woke culture says, then you're seen as an Uncle Tom, as Mr. Bojangles tap dancing for the white man. But in all actuality, you're doing what's best for your business model. And also, maybe you don't even care about politics, which I don't believe DJ Akademiks does. He seems more like a type that's just focused on the money, because I feel that an individual like Roland Martin should at least congratulate this black man for doing the things that he's done, because he's done it himself. I remember watching him with his War on Chirac series, and it was informative, because I saw a lot of things that was happening in the black community, especially in the inner cities, that people were not paying attention to. But why do we feel as a black community that we all have to think the same? Why can't we just have differences of opinions and try to do things that further what we feel as a culture, as a people, can help us? Just think about it for a second. Malcolm X and Martin Luther King were able to sit down and have civilized conversation, even though they were on two different perspectives when it came down to solving the issues in the black community. They knew that we had to overcome, but they came at it in two totally different ways and able to actually have civil dialogue. They were even of two different faiths. But yet nowadays, for some reason, it's more racist now than during Jim Crow, civil rights era, and even slavery. Black people can't even agree on certain things because we all have to go with the Democratic Party. But guess what? Some of us actually paid attention to history and understand that the Democrats were really the ones who enslaved us. The only thing that I see now is individuals like Roland Martin who just tell black people that America is racist, America hates black people, and you cannot see it in America because of racism, even though he is successful and he's stepping on the neck of black people who have made it independently. They just think differently or went somewhere else that the woke left doesn't approve of. But guess what? Black people aren't a monolith. Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think? Do you think DJ Akademiks is wrong for going to Rumble because apparently it's been declared by the woke left that it's a right-wing media spot, even though it's not? They're just a website that actually lets you put up videos saying what you want to say without getting struck like you do on YouTube for arbitrary rules? Or do you think Roland Martin should shut up because he's just trying to line his pockets? Because if he actually came out and told black America that you can be successful in America, you just have to lift yourself up by your own bootstraps like he did as well. And also, you know, the whole two-parent household thing like he came from and all that good stuff. But let me know in the comment section down below. I'm your host, TJ Evans, with another installment of the TJ Evans Show. Y'all remember to do the YouTube and Rumble thing. Subscribe to the Royal Family Studios page. And also check out my book on Amazon, The Diary of Marvin DeWayne. Y'all do your own research. Don't take my word for gold. Y'all stay safe, stay prayed up. Peace.